Konnichiwa minna. Hello Straw Hats. In this video I will be doing another One Piece chapter review. So if you guys would like to see more of these types of videos from me, definitely use your devil fruit abilities to hit that subscribe button down below. So let's get started. So this is One Piece chapter 1147 called The Things We Find Scary. So we start off with a cover page with Yamato and Raizo. Oni Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine, Pilgrimage, Volume 32, Raizo in Daimyo of Udon expresses gratitude. So now we get to the actual chapter where we see Saul. Basically Saul is saying, Robin, hide. I've seen him before. He's a God's Knight. So Saul is familiar with Summers. And I'm guessing that he's probably familiar with the God's Knights in general. They are immortal. We can't beat them. The survivor of Ohara. Well, I guess there were two of you, huh? For the children's sake, you've got to stay hidden and wait for the right moment. The Marines sure dropped the ball there. So that is interesting. So if we go back to the flashback with Robin, Summers has been a part of that too. So it wasn't just Aokiji. He was also part of Ohara and why it burnt down. So then we see Summers summoning his vines, and then Robin and Chopper are still in Saul's hair. So then we see Summers saying, Gunko, you done rounding up these Straw Hats? So we do see Summers and Gunko, so they're at the same place. So same thing with the rest of the Straw Hats. We are bringing them back with us. And then I guess this is Gunko. So Gunko is saying, Summers, you idiot. You know we aren't here to provoke Straw Hat Luffy, right? We are to carry out our mission and go back home. So then we see Jinbei, Brook, Usopp, and Nami. So basically, they're all saying, "Grr, how dare they do that to Saul?" And they took Colin too. How could you let this happen, Jinbei? I thought we'd be good with you here. Quit making a racket. I'm trying to think. I wonder how do we handle this ability? That lady is scary. I thought I was a goner. She can't be human and all that stuff. So then we see Gunko draw out a sword. So Gunko kind of reminds me of Crocodile, where you know how Crocodile has that hook, and then when you pull the hook off, he has a sword. And then when his sword got broken, he has that poison hook. So that's what she kind of reminds me of. So we see Gunko drawing out her sword and points it at Brook's face. So then Brook is all like, "Oh, zombie lady." And then so we see Gunko put her foot under Brook's under Brook's chin, basically. So then Gunko is like, your life will be devoted to making music for me. You belong to me. So then Hinami says, what does she knows Brook's music? No way. And then Usopp is saying she's a Celestial Dragon and a Soul King fan. So then we see Summers saying, hey Gunko, cut that out. I'm not in the mood to pick a fight with the Emperor here either. Let's finish the job. Yeah, so Summers is basically telling Gunko, hey, would you hurry up? Finish what you started. We're here on a mission. I don't have all day. My sincere apologies, young lady. My captain, Straw Hat Luffy, gave me a second lease on life. Since then, my loyalty has been to him alone. So basically, Brook is saying that, hey, my loyalty belongs to Luffy. I'm not gonna serve you. And if refusal means forfeiting your life, I would soon embrace death than live without honor. So then Junko basically does a big kick, like she kicks Brook right across the battlefield. So yeah, so then we see Usopp saying Brook. So yeah, so Brook is not serving you, Gunko. He's serving Luffy. So then we cut back to, I think this is the Yggdrasil tree. Warriors of Elbaf. So then we see, so I guess this is a news thing. So we see the Denden Mushi. How bet by now you're feeling the pressure from all of these moralities. This is our handiwork. Oh yeah, so this looks like that Summers is on the news. I'm the dagger of the Holy Land, Mary Gorosei, and then we see a bunch of the Celestial Dragons. Summers of the Gods Knights. So yeah, so he's just telling the world that he's super strong and he's a God's Knight. We get like a update on like the 10 children that have been abducted by Gunko. Well, basically, all of the God's Knights, basically. Yeah, so then we go to, this looks like a flashback, no. So then we see, like the kids, and basically, they're out of Gunko's control. So basically, being children, they're like, I want my mommy, I want my daddy, you know, where are we? Are we going home? So then we see Colin, and Colin is like, calm down, I'm here. I'm not like your weaklings. So, like these kids are like freaking out, like what's going on. So, not Gunko, Colin is trying to calm them down. Like, hey, calm down, I'm here. I'm not like you weaklings. I'm a warrior. Like it's a monster, hits a ghost, help Colin. So yeah, so these kids are freaking out. And then so I think this is a flashback. I'm pretty sure this is a flashback. So we get a flashback of Big Mom. So then one of the giants is all like, hey, that's my wife. And so I'm like, oh, okay. Which it makes sense why Big Mom has all those children. So, like, it would make sense. So basically, Big Mom is going through her hunger pains. And so basically, she takes a ship and she looks like she's about to throw it. Because I think it's one of the giants. One of the giants eats the honey cake that's meant for the guest, and then she got upset by that. So that's why she's going through her temper tantrum, her hunger pangs. So then we cut back to Summers. I'm saying, let's keep this brief. Yeah, let's keep this brief. I am now addressing the legendary warrior Mountain Beard Gerard. So basically, Summers is like making a deal with Gerard that hand over the kids, basically. So then we see Bonnie saying this can't be the giant warrior pirates Saul crashed. So Bonnie is saying that Saul got defeated by Summers, I'm guessing. And yeah, so Summers is like, the goal is simple. You giants will serve as our battle thralls. Otherwise, you'll see just how valuable these brats are as hostages. Okay, so Summers is making a deal with Gerald that you either work for us or we'll keep these kids as hostages. And then we get a really, really cool map, which I love maps. Seeing what is going on with like the Straw Hats and just all of Elbaf. So we see the castle. We have the West Village, which is Jarl. um, we have the giant warrior pirates, which is Dory, Bragi, and Yasan. Then we have the library and the school, which is Angie and Principal Kiba and Quillingram. Then we have Saul and the rest of the Straw Hat crew. So we see Summers and Gunko. And then Brooke, Usopp, Nami, Jinbei, Saul, Robin, and Chopper. And then also the 10 children, which we are going to get the names of the 10 children. We already know one of them, which is Colin. So here are the names. So the first one is Uvilla. So she's like crying. And then one of the giants is all like, Uvilla is my great-great-granddaughter. So the next one is Skikati, I think. We are helpless. The next one is Olaf. So we're making a Frozen reference, so that's awesome. Then one of the giants is saying, that's my grandson. We have Colleen. I have the worst luck. We have Mug. I know I am strong, but I can't stop. Ranya. It's okay. Everything will work out in the end. So she's very optimistic, which is super cool. So one of the giants is like, why does it have to be my daughter? So these kids are like somebody's daughter, granddaughter, son, grandson. So we have Bent, and then so he's crying like, Mama's gonna be so mad. Johanna, at least I have parents. And then we have Bjorn, so we're going with the Vinland Saga reference here. Just save me at least. Yeah, so and of course the last one is Colin. Yeah, so they're making demands. Warriors have no need for school. They don't need libraries or their pointless history either. Set them ablaze and swear your allegiance to us. So basically, Summers, I'm guessing that's who's talking. So Summers is all like, we don't need no libraries. We don't need no school. Just burn the whole place down and come work for me, basically. Yeah. So if you don't, we're going to get rid of the kids. Summers all like, hey, Elder Gerald, the choice is yours. Yeah. Summers is very, very cruel. Very, very mean. So then one of the teachers, I think this is one of them in the library. So this says, this school is a symbol of Elbath's peace. The library not only safeguards our long history, but also the secrets of the world that the scholars of Ohara sacrificed their life to protect. It doesn't just belong to Elbath. And then Summers is all like, you sure have a big mouth. So then we see Robin pop out of Saul's hair, and she looks like she's about to ready to fight. So she's saying, I'm not going to let that happen. Because, of course, Robin was born in Ohara, so libraries and stuff mean so much to her. So, yeah, that is the end of the chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about this video down below. And also, what do you guys think of the chapter? I would love to know. So, yeah, guys, I really do enjoy this chapter. I cannot wait to see the next one. So, yeah, guys, I will see y'all next time. Matane.